Genesis chapter 44, KJV Trivia. Genesis chapter 44, question 1. Joseph told the steward of the house to fill his brother's sacks with as much food as they could carry, and put each man's money in his sack's mouth. What else did he tell the steward to put in the mouth of Benjamin's sack? A. His gold cup. B. His silver cup. C. A gold coin. D. A silver coin. The correct answer is B, found in Genesis 44, verses 1 and 2. And he commanded the steward of his house, saying, Fill the men's sacks with food, as much as they can carry, and put every man's money in his sack's mouth, and put my cup, the silver cup, in the sack's mouth of the youngest, and his corn money. And he did according to the word that Joseph had spoken. Genesis chapter 44, question 2. After his brothers were sent on their way, Joseph sent his steward after them. He was to ask them, Where have ye rewarded evil for good? What did the steward say Joseph's silver cup was used for besides drinking? A. Worship. B. Burning incense. C. Divination. D. Burnt offerings. The correct answer is C, found in Genesis 44, verses 3 through 5. As soon as the morning was light, the men were sent away, they and their asses. And when they were gone out of the city, not yet far off, Joseph said unto his steward, Up, follow after the men, and when thou dost overtake them, say unto them, Wherefore have ye rewarded evil for good? Is not this it in which my Lord drinketh? And whereby indeed he divineth? Ye have done evil in so doing. Genesis chapter 44, question 3. When Joseph's steward caught up with Joseph's brothers, they said they were innocent. They said if any of them was found with the silver cup, he would die. What did they say the rest of them would become? A. My Lord's bondman. B. My Lord's butler. C. My Lord's baker. D. None of the above. The correct answer is A, found in Genesis 44, verses 6 through 9. And he overtook them, and he spake unto them these same words. And they said unto him, Wherefore saith my Lord these words? God forbid that thy servant should do according to this thing. Behold, the money which we have found in our sack's mouth, we brought again unto thee out of the land of Canaan. How then should we steal out of thy Lord's house silver and gold? With whomsoever of thy servants it be found, both let him die, and we also will be my Lord's bondmen. Genesis chapter 44, question 4. When they searched each man's sack, in whose sack was Joseph's cup found? A. Judah's. B. Levi's. C. Benjamin's. D. Reuben's. The correct answer is C, found in Genesis 44, verses 10 through 12. And he said, Now also let it be according unto your words. He, with whom it is found, shall be my servant, and ye shall be blameless. Then they speedily took down every man his sack to the ground, and opened every man his sack. And he searched, and began at the eldest, and left at the youngest. and the cup was found in Benjamin's sack. Genesis chapter 44, question 5. After the silver cup was found, what did the other brothers do before they loaded their donkeys and returned to the city? A. They rent their clothes. B. They killed Joseph's steward. C. They fled home. D. They laughed. The correct answer is A, found in Genesis 44, verse 13. Then they rent their clothes and laded every man his ass and returned to the city. Genesis chapter 44, question 6. After the silver cup was found in Benjamin's sack, his brothers came to Joseph's house, for he was yet there, and they fell before him on the ground. Which brother said, "What shall we say unto my Lord? What shall we speak? Or how shall we clear ourselves?" A. Reuben. B. Simeon. C. Levi. D. Judah. The correct answer is D, found in Genesis 44, verses 14 through 16. And Judah and his brethren came to Joseph's house, for he was yet there, and they fell before him on the ground. And Joseph said unto them, What deed is this that ye have done? Wot ye not that such a man as I can certainly divine? And Judah said, What shall we say unto my Lord? What shall we speak? Or how shall we clear ourselves? God hath found out the iniquity of thy servants. Behold, we are my Lord's servants, both we and he also, with whom the cup is found. Genesis chapter 44, question 7. Even though Judah said he and his brothers were Joseph's servants, Joseph said only Benjamin would become his servant. What did he tell his other brothers to do? A. You will be put into prison. B. You will be hanged. C. Get you up in peace unto your father. D. He did not say. The correct answer is C, found in Genesis 44, verses 16 and 17. And Judah said, What shall we say unto my Lord? What shall we speak? Or how shall we clear ourselves? God hath found out the iniquity of thy servants. Behold, we are my Lord's servants, both we and he also, with whom the cup is found. And he said, God forbid that I should do so. But the man in whose hand the cup is found, he shall be my servant. And as for you, get you up in peace unto your father. Genesis chapter 44, question 8. How many sons did Jacob have with his wife Rachel? A. 1, B. 2, C. 3, D. 4. The correct answer is B, 2, found in Genesis 44, verse 27. And thy servant my father said unto us, Ye know that my wife bare me 2 sons. Genesis chapter 44, question 9. Judah said that if he and his brothers returned to their father, and he saw that Benjamin was not with them, what would happen to their father? A. He would be angry. B. He would retrieve Benjamin himself. C. He would go slay Joseph. D. He would die. The correct answer is D, found in Genesis 44, verse 31. And it shall come to pass, when he seeth that the lad is not with us, that he will die. And thy servants shall bring down the gray hairs of thy servant our father with sorrow to the grave. Genesis chapter 44, question 10. Which of Benjamin's brothers offered to take his place and become Joseph's servant? A. Reuben, B. Judah, C. Simeon, D. Levi. The correct answer is B, found in Genesis 43, verse 8a and 9, as well as Genesis 44, verses 32 through 33. And Judah said unto Israel his father, Send the lad with me, and I will arise and go. I will be surety for him. Of my hand shalt thou require him. If I bring him not unto thee, and set him before thee, then let me bear the blame forever. For thy servant became surety for the lad unto my father, saying, If I bring him not unto thee, then I shall bear the blame to my father forever. Now therefore, I pray thee, let thy servant abide instead of the lad, a bondman to my lord, and let the lad grow up with his brethren. Genesis chapter 44, question 11. What did Judah say would come upon his father if he returned without his brother Benjamin? A. Evil, B. Misery, C. Shame, D. Dread. The correct answer is A. Evil, found in Genesis 44, verse 34. For how shall I go up to my father, and the lad be not with me, lest peradventure I see the evil that shall come on my father?